I never really like taken the time to write poetry like intricately and focused, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. It was a lot of nostalgia, like a lot of stuff, a lot of childhood memories came up, which was just really surprising. I thought, maybe I just like write about like really abstract stuff, but it turned out to be more of like, yeah, sitting outside reading a book, or like a couple of my poems are about my grandfather. So just, memories with him, or silly, just, lots of nostalgia just from childhood, and I think kind of wishing that I had that back a bit, now that, you're an adult. It's just kind of a lot of longing for that simpler time.
So, Annika, how do you feel about poetry?
Oh, I love it. It's the way I choose to express myself. This poem is one of my favorites I did for this one. It was inspired by my roommate and I. One night, our room was just so hot in the dorm, and we can't figure out how to cool it off because the heat's on in the building right now. So we opened the window, and through the wind in the night, we heard the trains down in the center of town. I was like, I need to write a poem about this. And then I got an assignment to write a poem, and I was like, this is just going to work out.
I like this poem a lot. I didn't really know where I was going with it. I didn't know where I was going with a lot of my poems, but most of them do have to do with memory. And as you can see, I've taped up some of my favorite photos and just memories that matter a lot to me. And, the title is actually a reference to one of my favorite paintings by Salvador Dali.
The students are pinning responses or comments on one another's poetry.
Maria, your redraft of In the Garage is so good. It was fantastic before, but now it's just like, it's so good. I love it. I have to go get it.
I wanted to do something with the titles of some of my poems, so I went and got a jean jacket from Goodwill, and I started hand embroidering some of the titles onto my jacket.
Well, we were supposed to do a 3D project, and full disclosure, that's the only craft from my childhood I remembered how to do. And she was like, it's 3D words, and I was like, great, I could just words. Super simple.
It's actually something I've always wanted to do, so it was kind of nice to have an excuse to do it. But it's based off of this poem, Sun-Kissed and Silly. And it's just pretty much a memory of me when I was younger. I love to be outside, and so it was really cold last week, and so it reminded me of just like, I was like, oh, I miss spring.
Supposed to represent how words are like such a solace for me, and how I try to get a chance to consume some of my favorite words every day, kind of like a medication for inner peace.